Yo, 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 what up, everybody?
DC1!
All right,
What up,
look
y'all?
at it go.
What up?
What up?
How are we doing?
Grand. I'm doing okay.
Dude, I like your sweater.
Look at this.
Love
Look
it.
At this. This is bromance
Yeah.
vibes.
I
All right,
mean,
this
it does-
is just.
It doesn't get much
It
better
doesn't
than this,
get much
folks.
better than this.
Yeah.
Where's Michaela? You got to take a picture of this. Is it? You got to go. You're taller than
Oh,
me.
my
You got to
bad,
go
my
over.
bad.
Oh, thank you. Can you hurry?
No, look, do it again. You look really.
Oh yeah, you got you. It's a rap album. Thank you for like letting us do that.
Yeah,
walk through
because
that.
I'm still like just so happy the Astros won.
Right.
I'm
Oh,
still
man,
not
it's
over it.
just so
I'm gonna
nice.
ride that probably until
It's
spring
just
training.
so nice.
Yes. Yes.
Just till spring training,
And
then it starts over.
It's the back-to-back
That's right, back
championship
to
tour.
back to back.
Yes.
Well, we actually don't have a lot of like. We can't talk about baseball. Baseball's over.
Oh,
Football's.
I got something
wait,
we could talk
no,
about.
Hold on. You're spoiling it, man.
Oh, what? Okay. Sorry, I
Because-
got excited. My bad.
Yeah, I know, because I mean, basketball's just started and the Rockets are trash, so
That's true.
So we're not going to talk about them a lot. The football's in the middle of the season, and so it's still opening up. But there is one thing we can cheer
Mm-hmm.
for. USA! All right,
USA!
USA. How many y'all?
USA!
How many y'all like legitimately love soccer?
Better question.
More than what I thought.
Watching soccer.
Oh yeah, watching soccer.
Okay. Well, actually, we
All
had
right.
some different hands get raised there.
Wow.
You're like, I don't want to. He don't
I-
want to play
I don't
soccer. He
wanna
wants
play.
to watch
I
soccer.
don't wanna play, but
That's
I'll
me,
watch.
bro.
I'll
That's me,
watch.
bro. That's a lot of running.
Well, how many of y'all love, realize that it's USA versus everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
USA versus everybody. Well, get over your hate of soccer and start watching because right now USA is in the World Cup.
Saturday,
World Cup.
we're playing the Netherlands, a country so lame they can't even decide what their name of the country actually is. Is it the Netherlands? Is it Holland? Either way, the people there are Dutch. It's stupid, and they're going down. USA!
That's why they're gonna lose, all right? That's why they're gonna lose, all right?
I'm hyped. I'm so excited. Like, this is, okay, like, I am the lame guy that actually likes soccer, not when the World Cup's around. So, when the World Cup comes around, I'm actually extra hyped because,
More
one,
people.
it's a huge event, but more people get into it, and I'm like,
People,
yes.
I'm in on it.
The sport is growing.
USA versus everybody,
Yes.
all right?
And this year, I love the battle cry for the team this year is it's called soccer.
That's our battle cry?
Love
That's so
that
good.
battle cry. Yes.
That's so good. It's called soccer. I love it. I love it. I'm
Yes.
here for it. I'm here for it.
Take
Oh,
that,
man.
Brits.
That was so angry. Take that, Brits.
I know they're our ally, but man, even though we drew, it was a tie. But like, England was supposed to dominate us, and they didn't. Because they ain't never dominated us ever since 1776. Am I right?
That's right.
Am I right?
1776. Don't forget.
We ain't forget
All right,
that.
Don't forget. Don't forget, because we don't. We don't.
And also,
Spencer.
one of my favorite
ahead.
chants of all time. I believe that we will
Oh
win.
yeah,
I believe
because
that
of the
we
start.
will win. I believe that we will win.
I love the start of that.
Yes.
I believe that. I love the start of that. I love the start of that. Well, welcome everybody. We got a few announcements for y'all. All right, just a few quick announcements. Number one, all right, Fine Arts is starting back up. All right, Fine Arts is starting back up. So if you are interested in this, if you're wondering what Fine Arts, what were you doing?
That was a butterfly. I felt like it was a fine art.
I don't know if that would be considered a fine art. I would say art. We'll say art.
Hey,
you know, kind of like
I'm
how
sure you
put-
could fit in one of those in some kind of performance. I'm very confident. A human video,
You know
a
what?
drama.
That's your
Sign
goal for
language?
the day. That's your goal for the day.
Sign language?
Goal for the year. All right.
Yeah.
Whatever. If you do fine arts, I need you to.
Hey, what up, Aiden?
I need you to put that whatever it is,
Yeah.
it's somehow in your
Yes.
performance. Okay.
I will literally like get up in the middle of your performance and just scream like, "Let's go!"
Like, all right, if you
I'll
play
be so
piano,
happy.
okay, just sit down, look at the judges, and then start playing. I promise you they won't forget you. I promise you they won't forget you. What Fine Arts is it's a bunch of different like performances. Like there's musical things, there's drama, there's singing, there's acting, there's human videos,
Stand-up
there's
comedy.
stand-up comedy, there's videos, there's graphics,
Did you say
t-shirt
sermons?
design, sermons. There's everything that's not sports. All right, everything that's not sports.
Yes.
All right, is what they have, and I promise you they have it. So if you're interested in like finding your gifting, because that's what this is mainly all about, is finding what you're good at, finding your giftings, and allowing God to work through that. So if you are interested in that, I need you to talk to Emily. Raise your hand. Emily right here and Miss Belinda in the front. Talk to them. All right, we'll get you on the list. We'll get you signed up. We'll get a coach for you because it is on March 10th and 11th. All right?
Wow,
March
that's coming
10th,
up.
Right? They moved the date up. I
That's
just found out
crazy.
they moved the date up. Usually it's at the end of March, beginning, maybe
better get on
sometimes
that
end of
grind
April.
now, folks.
But yeah, but now it's beginning of March. So make sure if you're interested in that, hop in on that because it's a super, 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 super cool thing we do. And you're not just hearing this from just people who have watched fine arts, all right? You're hearing this from 2 national champion sign language performers, okay?
That's right.
That's right.
We are the champions.
We didn't wear these shirts when we
right.
did it, but we should have.
We did match though.
We did match,
We
though.
did match.
We did
We
match,
matched
though.
in dress shirts and black vests,
Yep.
and we looked so cheesy with
It
our
was-
horrible bowl haircuts.
Don't
It was bad.
forget. Don't forget what our name was. The Dominion.
DC.
Oh yeah, it was DC.
We changed to DC Boys.
DC Boys with a
With
Z.
a Z.
You better believe
If it
there was
doesn't
a
have
Z on
that
that.
ain't us.
But we're not the only
Frauds.
national champions in here. We got another one right here. All right, who plays piano for you is a national champion. Okay,
National champion.
National champion. All right. So when we go out just like Dominion does. All right, we go and we dominate. But we do our best. That's the main thing. That's the
Yeah.
main thing. But hopefully your best dominates. Okay, that's how we do it. Other than that, not tonight, obviously, not next week, but the next week. All right, December 14th is going to be our Christmas party. All right, Christmas party. So we'll have some snacks. We're gonna have our annual Christmas karaoke.
Yes.
Hopefully, Lindsay Luhu, not Lindsay Luhu. Who's Lou? Cindy, you?
Who?
Cindy Lou Who. I was close. Hopefully Cindy Lou
Sydney
Who will
Lou
make her...
Who?
What?
Sydney Lou.
Who?
Who? And
Cindy Lou Who.
what's on second?
Oh, they don't even know what that is.
No one even knows that. Kendall got that.
I barely
Kendall
even knew
knows.
what that was.
Kendall
That
knows.
is-
My guy.
That was a joke
My
that they
guy.
made on the radio, guys. Not like before TV. It was a joke that they
No,
made
they
on
don't know who's
the
on
radio.
first?
They don't know who's on first.
She's just singing the Grinch.
Oh, she's singing. Yeah, hopefully Lindsay. I don't know why I keep on saying, because it's Lou Who. Sydney Lou Who will make an appearance. If
Lindsay
not-
Lou Who!
Lindsay Lou.
That's
Lindsay.
the,
All
it's
right.
like the rip-off,
All right,
spin-off of
we'll move
Grinch.
on. We'll move. Oh, I'm sorry.
Lindsay's her sassy
So-
older sister with an attitude problem.
Oh, do y'all got me turned down back there? Oh, we're good? Yeah, we got Christmas coming up. I forgot to hit these. Merry Chrysler. I forgot that.
Man, I wish it's not really Christmassy, but like you played the Home Alone thing and it's like, yeah, I forgive you, but my Tommy gun doesn't.
I forgot it's
Merry
that.
Christmas, you filthy animal.
Oh, man.
Ah!
On that incredibly high note, if it's your first time here tonight, welcome. I'm so
I
glad.
love that movie, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a
sorry,
great
I do
movie.
love that
It's a
movie.
great movie. If it's your first here tonight, welcome. I want, if you would allow me to, I want to explain all of this. And so if it's your first time, what I need you to do is you can go ahead and stand up and start going to those back doors. If you came by yourself, you can walk out there by yourself. If you didn't go by yourself, you can bring whoever brought you with you. But meet me at those back doors. We're going to go to the game room. What it is I'm going to give you my spiel on everything. What we like to say is who we are, what we're all about. We like to say put the Y behind DCY.
I had to keep you on your toes this week. I had to keep you on your toes this week.
So, and you'll get to spin the wheel of prizes, all right? So you can spin it. You can walk away with like gift cards. There's a Dancing with Jesus. There's like a bobblehead Jesus. There's Bibles. There's like a bracelet. There's my favorite, a crisp high five. You can walk away with one of those yourself.
Crispy.
So, a crispy high. I like crispy high five.
It's crispy.
It's a crispy. I like crisp high five actually, but crispy. I like you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, crisp high five. But all that is in the guest reception. We got some snacks over there. So if you will, meet me at those back doors, and we'll go back into the game room while everybody else hits up a game.
Hits up a game.
Are we Mount Rushmoreing?
Oh, of course we're Mount Rushmoreing. Me and Cody discussed something a couple weeks ago. I don't know if he told you. I'll run it by you real quick. I think you'll approve. Come here.
Okay.
Do you-
Oh, it's secret? Oh, yeah.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. I love it. All right.
Okay.
Do we have any defending champions in here tonight? Cam! Let's go, Cam. Get up here. Come defend your crown.
Yay!
Yeah, give it up for Cam. All right. All right. I need to make my Mount Rushmore.
Okay, we
I
need
am
two
lacking.
More. We need two more who think that they
Oh,
can
that's
take her
really
on.
skinny. I can't do that.
Leah,
Whoa, what is happening?
do you want to? Oh, no.
I just was erasing it.
I don't know what's going on, but something feels off up here.
Get the other two, and I'm gonna get this
Feels-
set up.
Okay. Okay, we have one more. Oh, Battle of the Friends. Let's do it. This is going to be interesting. Spence, was that the black line that you drew? Did you just draw that?
Yes.
That was going to be wildly uneven. Where were you?
I know. That's why I erased it, and then the board fell
Oh
over.
my
I'm
God.
struggling right now. All right, guys. I'm not
I'm
artsy
so-
fartsy. I'm not
Wow.
artsy fartsy. My
Okay.
handwriting's bad. I can't draw. Like, literally at work, I'm like, if I have to handwrite anything, I literally have like 2 female coworkers that I'm like, hey, will you write this for me? Because my handwriting is horrible. And they're like, yes, Spencer, I'll write this for you. Because it needs to look nice. If it's a work document, I need it to look nice and professional so you can read it.
What, your handwriting?
My handwriting's horrible.
Yeah, you should have practiced
Hor-
when you were younger.
As soon as you get
Every-
buckets on the playground and practicing my cursive handwriting. Get out of here.
You could have been doing
Lame.
both.
Ain't that right, boys?
You could have been doing both.
Yeah.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Are y'all out there practicing your handwriting or something? Y'all like, Psh, she's calling me out. I
Yikes.
practice my handwriting every
That's
night.
pretty uneven too, but we're just gonna work with it.
Okay, actually, you know what? This will work. That'll work.
Yeah.
I
it'll work.
was trying to do it like how we had it on the old, like, worse whiteboard.
Oh.
Yeah, but this works just fine. Okay, Cam,
Okay.
you get to pick your spot. You want first, second, or third. You don't know what Mount Rushmore we're doing yet, though. She going first. Not always the best pick.
Cam.
Just saying, not always the best pick. No, I think everyone, I'm really excited about this
Yeah,
one.
but it's gonna get difficult after
No.
like the first couple. You don't
Well,
think?
that's all Mount Rushmores. They're all difficult after the first couple, but there's a lot. We have
Okay.
a lot of options for tonight. I know we're gonna have a fun honorable mentions section afterwards. Okay, so the rest of y'all two, pick a spot, doesn't matter.
All right.
All right, you wanna tell them, Lex, or you want me to tell them?
You could tell them.
All right, so tonight we are doing the Mount Rushmore. Giving the setting, we're gonna do the Mount Rushmore of Christmas songs.
Christmas.
Yes, the best
Carols.
Christmas songs out there. Christmas carols.
If you will.
Christmas songs. What? Ooh, maybe
could
that's
do
another one. We'll
Christmas
keep that in
movies,
our back
too.
pocket, but no, we're doing Christmas
I
songs.
thought of that. I
all
thought of
right?
that.
That is a good one, but see, that one was way less options to me. I think
Really?
for me, I feel like there's like 10. And we need 12 at
Oh,
least.
that is true. That's hard.
We need at least 12.
Okay.
12 days of Christmas.
Okay. Hey, but your Christmas song can come from a movie, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Christmas movies got bops. Mm-hmm. Okay?
All right. So, the Mount Rushmore of Christmas carols, Christmas songs. You know, I think it's important to say Christmas songs because a Christmas carol is also a song, but you don't see Christmas carolers going door to door singing like, I don't want to give any good answers away, but
Christmas
like
carolers do go, that's exactly what they do.
I know,
Go door
but
to
there's
door.
certain songs that like come on the radio on Sunday 99.1 that they're not going door to door singing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It could be either or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone clear on that? And me and Lex will veto if we feel like it's not Christmassy or whatever. All right, Cam.
Yeah.
So you have the first pick. What
You
is
ready?
the first pick of the Mount Rushmore of Christmas songs?
All I want for Christmas is you.
That was what I was going to say. Yes. The most streamed
Mariah
music
Carey.
or most streamed song this time of year, every single year. Mariah Carey gets her royalty checks and they're fat this time of year, every single
That's
year.
about the only time of year.
What?
That's the only time of year.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
My
and
girl
you
fell
know
off.
What?
I ain't gonna lie.
I should let her like come back from it, but she will never
Oh, I know.
relive. Like she'll never be more than New Year's.
That was
what,
bad.
What was it?
I don't remember, but I know exactly what incident you're talking about when she
I
sang
can't get it
live
right.
and she was just horrible.
And her
Horrible.
documentary. No, she's
Yeah.
forever New Year's.
But
Mariah Carey.
she ruled the 90s, and that's not relevant for any of y'all, but she did. She was the queen of the 90s. Oh, when you walk by every night.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
Dark and sweet in the Okay, sorry. That's not a Christmas song. That's just a
Yeah.
good. That's just a good song. Sorry, that's just a
Okay.
good song.
All
All right, so that's a great one. All I want for Christmas.
Yeah, good
That's what
one.
I was saying. Christmas carolers aren't going up to people's doors, knocking on it, and going, "All I want."
Oh,
They're
they
not doing
might.
that.
They start
Think
with,
so?
and everybody does, okay? Everybody breaks out in
Perhaps
song.
I can see it, but I'm thinking more like those are like. I won't get into it. Go
Okay.
ahead, Leah.
Leah.
What is your first pick?
Oh, she.
Baby, please come home.
Baby, please come home. I love it.
Wait, is that the name of the song? They're singing Deck the Home. It's not like Christmas.
Yeah, we know what song she's talking about. We're not going to be sticklers about what the actual title of the song's
I
called.
just wanted everybody to be sure we were
Yeah,
on the
that's
same
the song.
page.
That's the song.
Okay.
It's on Michael Bublé's Christmas album, right?
Oh, I love Michael Bublé
Okay.
Christmas.
Oh, she's thinking of Mariah Carey. See, Mariah Carey just rules Christmas. It's true.
Yeah.
All right, Ashley, you got two
Either
picks
or.
back to back. So what is your first pick?
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. See, that's the type of Christmas
Classic.
carol that you get door to door. That's
Yeah.
the type I'm talking about, for
That's
sure.
a classic.
Bring me some figgy pudding. Did anyone like figgy pudding? Ever had figgy
I
pudding?
just don't even know what figgy pudding
Me
is.
neither. Why do we
Like,
sing about
no
it?
idea.
Kendall, what is figgy pudding? It's
it
not
doesn't
great.
sound great.
Say less. I don't even know.
Is it made with figs? I'm gonna assume.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Disgusting.
Figs. We don't like figs around here.
Horrible.
All right. All right, Ashley. So, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Your first pick. What is your second pick?
Silent Night.
Silent
Whoa,
Night.
She's keeping with the classics.
I love it. That's a
Hot take. I don't really like Silent Night.
wow, really? That's
No.
like I don't know.
There's just
It's not the
a
most
lot that goes on. in
it's
the
not the
song.
most exciting Christmas song, but it doesn't get more Christmassy than that. That's true. Everyone does know it.
No, I don't.
Do you
It
know
doesn't
like
mean
all
anything.
like the I will say like most people only sing like the first verse and like let's keep it that way. Like there's like 5 verses to that song and it's
just
like
too
bro
long.
like chill.
Yeah.
Chill. Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
Fun fact, we do that song sometimes on Sundays during this time of year. So
No,
just
I can't talk about my favorite song that y'all do, but I just can't wait for it. And I don't know if y'all are gonna do it, but it's just the best.
we did a Christmas song this past Sunday if you were here.
Yeah.
We did Hark the Herald. Oh, my
Well,
bad.
spoiler
something
alert.
tells me I don't think that one was gonna get picked. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm just being
like that
honest.
one.
Maybe I don't know. I won't judge.
Okay.
All right, Leah. Back to you. What is your second pick?
Mistletoe by Justin Bieber.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yes!
It's the most
Yes!
beautiful time of the year. Y'all, how are we talking about this and not singing it? I'm like,
I actually don't like know that song very well. so.
goodbye, goodbye.
That was like before I liked Justin Bieber. Like when he made that
when
song.
you were like, it's not cool.
Yeah,
It's
that
really
was like when I was like, I hate Justin Bieber. His music
Yeah.
sucks. Meanwhile, I'm like secretly listening to like some of his music, but like,
Yeah.
well, man, I don't like Justin Bieber. Now it's like,
Okay.
it's like, yeah.
Well, that's your homework. Go listen to it because it's
Okay,
really good.
fair enough.
Okay,
All right, Cam, you got 2
you have
picks.
2. First one.
Winter Wonderland, Michael Bublé.
That's a good one.
Okay, now
Michael Bublé.
you specifically want the Michael Bublé version because that's a very popular song.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure we want Michael Bublé version. Like, what? other
Why
version
didn't
is
Why didn't Leah get 2 picks? Because she's in the middle. Bro, I swear, we played this game for like 3 months now. How do y'all not get it?
Okay.
See, we went down and we went back up. Now we're gonna come back down and then we're gonna go back up. Right? Right?
Hello.
Okay,
Can
fair
you
enough.
not tell we're making Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready for your second one?
Rudolph
None
the
of
Red-Nosed
space.
Reindeer.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yes.
Yeah.
What? That doesn't excite you?
No, not really.
What?
I don't know. I'm just not.
That's
maybe
one of
I'm
the
not
most
like,
popular beginnings to like any Christmas song.
Yeah, but I just feel like it's like more like.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer
Oh, maybe
and
maybe
Vixen,
I do like it.
Comet and Cupid
Yeah,
and Donner and
okay.
Blitzen.
All right, that was.
Thank you, media team. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I had to hear it again. I hadn't heard it this year. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's it. We just want the beginning.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, media team.
Fine,
that was
I'm
beautiful.
converted.
That was beautiful.
All
All
right.
right. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a strong pick. All right,
Yeah.
Leah. Third pick.
Let It Snow.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Love it. Do you have a specific version of that you like, Leah? Not really. Not really.
Yeah.
She just likes the
There's
song.
not really a standout version.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I get that.
All right, Let It Snow. Great pick. All right, Ashley, you got 2 picks. These are your last 2 picks.
Ooh,
So
make
what
'em
is your
count.
3rd pick?
The Grinch.
The Grinch.
I don't know the song's name.
No, that's
You're a
fine. I think we all know what
mean
song The Grinch is. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
No, what's the new one?
Oh,
that
what?
was a good one.
I don't know the new one. There's a new one?
Yeah, there's a new Mr. Grinch. And it's
Nah,
so
I don't
good.
want it. I don't want it. Give me the one from the 70s or 60s or whenever that was.
No,
There's 2 new. See, I don't want it.
the new animated one.
The original is better.
This guy, this one. Is it who? I don't know it. I wish I did.
I'm out. I'm out on
I wish
that.
I
Give
could
me the
sing
OG one all day.
No, you need to also go home and listen to this one because you're
No, I'm not. I will listen to Mistletoe because I enjoy Justin Bieber. I'm not listening to that. The OG Grinch will always be superior. I want to hear nothing else. But the Grinch is a great pick.
Yeah, that was a good one. If you don't know it, you can sing it. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Cindy Lou Who sings.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Where are you, Christmas?
Where are you, Christmas?
There you
yes.
go.
Yes, that's a good one. I love it.
Yeah,
Are you Christmas?
that is a good one.
Yeah, that's a great one. My favorite Christmas song is still on the board, and I'm a little upset about
Really?
it. Cannot wait for the honorable mentions. I'll be shocked if either of y'all pick this. Do you know my favorite Christmas song? Okay. If either of y'all 2 get this, I'm gonna freak out. All right, Leah. What is your final pick?
Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle Bell Rock. That's a good one. That's not it, but that's a great pick. All right. Is that your Jingle Bell Rock?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right, Cam.
Final.
Whoa.
Oh, she's not ready.
Not ready?
You guys, I'm telling you, you can sing it. Do you? No melody, nothing? Oh, I don't know.
I can't
I don't know
help
what
you.
to tell you.
It's that one song that's about Christmas and it's got some words and some notes. I can't help you there.
I have one in my head right now, and that's the only. No, there's no other Christmas song in my mind. I don't know why. I can only think of one.
The little. That's
We've
not her
already
pick,
had
but
that
that's
one.
That's funny. Brum, bum, bum, bum.
Come on, are you not listening to KSBJ? Like, Christmas all day long.
My coworker is a big
Oh,
My coworker I share an office with blares Sunny 99.1 every single day. So I'm enjoying it for now. I already know in a couple
You're gonna
weeks
get
I'm
over
gonna be
it?
over it. I'm gonna be so over it. That's my only problem with starting Christmas too early. I know I put my tree up real early this year, but like when the Christmas music comes on too early, I get sick of it too quick. And I love it, but I can get sick of it pretty
no,
quickly.
you can't like be mad at everybody for your coworker playing it all day long.
That's
Like,
fair.
That's her fault.
That's fair.
That's her fault.
But she's a big Christmas nut. Like she is a different pair of
Like,
earrings.
get her some headphones.
Well, it's funny. She's actually my Secret Santa. I doubt she's watching on YouTube. That's safe.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
she
she's
has
ready.
a different set of earrings for every single day of December.
Oh.
I'm dead serious. Every single day of December through the 25th, she has a different pair of earrings, and they're all
You should
Christmassy.
get her another pair. She's your Secret Santa. Get her
No,
another pair of
well, I have a
earrings.
wish list of what she wants, but she clearly already has 25 sets of earrings laid out.
Get her like a Valentine's Day earring. You know,
Nah.
she's into that stuff.
She put a wallet from Amazon for $25 on her wish list. I'm gonna get her that.
Okay,
Not gonna
well,
overthink it.
Get the people what they want.
That's how you do
Okay.
Secret Santa. When they fill out their questionnaire, just get them something off of it. That's easy.
Yeah.
People try to get too creative. Just stick to the basics. They'll be
Don't
happy.
be thoughtful, okay?
They'll be
I'm
happy.
sorry.
Okay,
You're
sorry. We've
thoughtful,
given you
get this
plenty of
going
time,
in the
Cam.
trash.
You got to have a pick now. What is your final pick?
Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty
Oh.
the Snowman. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's a classic.
That is a good one. Now, I will say, I don't know all the lyrics, and obviously it's about snowmen, but is that actually a Christmas song?
Absolutely. What other
they talk
kind
about
of
Christmas
song
in the
would
song?
it be?
I don't know the lyrics. That's okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I thought it was a fair question. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll get back in my place. My bad. A White Christmas, that is a good one. We'll do honorable mentions here in just a sec. We gotta hurry. All right, so Cam is All I Want for Christmas Is You, Winter Wonderland, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman. Leah is Baby Please Come Home, Mistletoe by Justin Bieber, Let It Snow, Jingle Bell Rock. Ashley is We Wish You a Merry Christmas, Silent Night, The Grinch, and Where Are You Christmas? All right, so y'all know the drill. Who's got Ashley as tonight's winner? Okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Who's got Leah? Okay. All right. And who's got Cam? Let's deliberate.
Yeah,
all right,
we all.
quick deliberation. That was it. Tonight's winner of the Mount Rushmore Christmas songs is Leah. Great job, Leah.
Good job.
Okay, we are getting pressed for time, so let's rattle through this. Okay, my favorite Christmas song is by Wham.
By Wham.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
That's
But
a good
the
one.
very next
I
day,
prefer Taylor's
you
version,
gave
but
it away this year to save me. That's my favorite. Like,
That's a good
the
one.
beginning is just so happy and Christmassy. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best. What's your
you
favorite?
know what? I don't have a favorite because I really love them all, and I'm gonna date myself. But you guys, I'm sorry. What is it? Carol of the Bells.
Oh, that's a great one.
Hey.
Carol of the Bells.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun,
when
dun,
y'all
dun.
do it up here, and you're
Oh
like,
no. Oh man. I don't think we're doing that this year,
oh
honestly.
my God, it's incredible.
Christmas and oh, that's the dun dun
Don't
dun
listen to him.
dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. What was the one you said? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. That's a great one. Mary, did you know? I love it.
Ooh, that's a
Santa
good one.
baby. That's a good one too.
Wow,
See, I told you there's a lot of Christmas songs. Oh yes, yes. Went home from my house Christmas Eve. You may say there ain't no such thing as Santa. But as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Yes, yes. That's a great one. What else?
What?
Anyone got some others?
One hippopotamus.
Harry
Yeah.
Potter Christmas?
Hippopotamus.
Oh, I want a hippopotamus. That's a great one. What'd you say, Cody? Oh, I want for Christmas number 2, Front Teeth. That's a good one.
So many
Yeah,
good
I
ones.
told you, man. There's a lot of good Christmas songs.
Wow.
All right. So good job, Leah. You are tonight's winner. You get a free snack check item by the end of the night.
Yes. Okay, stand with me as we pray and move into our time of worship. God, thank you for tonight. Jesus, we thank you that we're able to be here and worship you. I pray that you would just have your way in the service. God, we give you all the honor and glory. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Okay, guys, we have a new song about tonight. One of the lines in this song says, "Our praise will make your chains fall down." Where this line comes from is a story in the Bible where Paul and Silas were put in prison for preaching the gospel. But while they were in prison, they began singing praises to God. They began worshiping while they're in chains, literally at like the lowest moment in their life. They began praising God. And so I believe right after they were singing, right as they were singing, the chains fell off. The doors flung open and they were made free. So I believe our praise has power. I think when we praise, we make the enemy very nervous. He doesn't know what to do with that. He's saying, I put you through everything I could and you're still praising, you're still chasing after God. He doesn't get it. Makes him nervous, makes him scared, but I think it makes him mad too. So tonight, I want to praise in a way that makes the enemy mad. So let's do it. We won't let the rocks cry out. We'll jump and scream and dance it out. Send the tests and obstacles to run. Our praise will make the chains fall down. The enemy will be knocked out, and every knee will bow down to your name.
are, or nobody really cared about it. They just kind of wanted to just, you worry about you, I'm gonna worry about me. But I feel like our culture today is very much like to know if I can be your friend, where do you really stand on this? Like, where do you really, like, people are asking these questions. And so it's harder for Christians just to kind of hide back. So I believe God is beginning to usher in and bring people out, bring the real Christianity, the real fruit out of Christians. And to me, I've seen a lot of people step up to that plate. I've seen more than anything else, people really begin, you know what, I'm going to be real about this. I'm going to actually do this with everything I can, because I believe that's good, because what God, and this is what I believe, and I've been talking to other churches and other youth pastors and other pastors, and we've all been kind of feeling the same spirit in the same way that, the next thing God is about to do, that we believe God is about to do, and he needed strong Christians to do it, because I don't know if you've read the book of Acts, but one of the things that you can see all throughout is that there are constant miracles happening, and you see these crazy things of people who couldn't walk since birth get up and start walking, get up and start running. Like, you see and read about these crazy things, and I believe that's what God wants to do next. And in order to do that, he has to have vines that produce good fruit. He has to have solid Christians, people who are, not necessarily have the most solid foundation, have been doing this for years and years and years, but Christians who are bold. That's what we've been talking about a lot, is Christians who are bold. That's what he's going to require, because he wants to do miracles. And what's crazy is it's not like the future of that the future of like one day we'll see miracles. That's not what I'm speaking from today. In fact, we got my man Will coming up right now, because miracles are, y'all can give him a hand clap. It's good. Will very much deserves it. All right, Will very much deserves it, because it's not just miracles in the future, and that like God is going to start doing that. I want y'all to hear this story, because he's got an incredible testimony that miracles are already starting. Yeah, sorry, it was right there. I meant to. Oh, is this one right here, right?
Yeah, just use that white one. Yep.
Boom. My bad. No problem. You could probably do it.
Get milk after church. Okay. No. No, hold on. Okay, I can see now. Thank you, Jesus. You guys, just so you know, I may lose it here and there. So I'm going to start out at the end of July 30th. Call my doctor for my cardiologist, and when you get to be our age, we have to take blood pressure meds. He said, I'm not going to feel it anymore until you go get a CAT scan. So, okay. Because he wanted to check my aorta. It's the heart organ. So I go and get the CAT scan done, and a few days later, his nurse calls me and said, hey, I need you to come in. Dr. Agarwal needs you to come in and bring your wife. That's never a good sign. So we were concerned right away. Went to his office in Cleveland. And he walks in, he said, Will, I have bad news for you. I have some good news, but I have some really bad news. You have cancer, 2 places in your body. One is in your upper left chest, and the biggest one, which is about 7 inches, 6 or 7 inches, is in your right kidney. So that kind of gut punched Pamela and I. So he said, you can live a normal life with 1 kidney, but I'm worried about the cancer in your left chest. He said, I have an oncologist friend. Let me see if he'll answer the phone. And I'm going to tell you, from that moment, looking back, the favor of God hit us. Because when he called his friend, he picked up on the second ring. I was in the next day. But before we went home, we turned around the corner, and me and Pamela, we had a little fit with God and cried, and then just felt like God gave us a plan on how to go about all this. So we right away we called a few people, and we just settled on 9 people right away. And I didn't understand why right away, and I didn't understand until after I got home from surgery why. And I'll get there. And eventually more of you found out, but right away it was just 9 people that God showed us that He wanted praying for us. So in that though, I felt like God was showing me something. You know, I didn't want to be a hypocrite. I was always told you guys that when it gets rough, what do? You just go. You go, you believe, you have faith, you don't change anything. So Miss Pamela and I made a declaration that my praise, her worship, my worship wasn't going to change. Nobody was going to know from the way we were acting that I had cancer. Nobody. Did y'all know in August? Okay. I'm checking the time. So we ended up getting to that doctor. His name is Dr. Allen. We go in there and you can tell that he's kind of, are you going to put that picture up? Okay, you may give you a heads up when? Okay. We go to Dr. Allen. Now he wants me to get an MRI. Dr. Allen's the oncologist, cancer doctor. He wants me to get an MRI, and he wants me to get a PET scan. A PET scan is a 3D image of everything in your body. Y'all all know what 3D is. So anyway, so the next day we drive over, and I'm in the MRI machine, and it's a tight fit. I'm a big guy. Anybody's had an MRI, you guys know. Athletes know it's a tight fit for Peyton. But I figured I could do it. But right when the guy was talking, I just heard I can't tell you like a voice, but it was just screaming, "Get out! Get out!" And I'm like, I told the tech, I said, I got to get out of here. Let me out. I got to get out. I got to get out. So I went out, got out, and I told him I was sorry. I can't do it. We brushed it off to a claustrophobia. So on the way home, I was Googling open MRI machines. Called them up, went to that place, and started filling out the paperwork. And there's a paperwork question there: is there any metal in your body? And 40 years ago, I was shot twice, and that metal is still in my body. And I've always gleaned over it. I've never, ever really checked that box, but this time I checked the box. And so when the tech saw that, he said, "Dude, I can't do this MRI. You got to go get a full body x-ray." So next day, I said, okay, next day we go get the full body x-ray, and had it done. I thought we were leaving, fixing to hit the front door, and the tech comes around me and says, Mr. Ebling, come back, please. Something's not sitting right in me. I need to take one more picture. Okay. Is it up there? So in this picture, that's my skull. You see that little BB up there, that little round thing? Y'all see that? That little round thing? Not the arrow, the round thing. That's the base of my skull. If I would have had an MRI, that little BB would have went around the inside of my brain at 2,400 RPMs. I would have never made it off the MRI table. I'd have been dead. Been dead. Listen to God. Listen to God. 2,400 RPMs is like a truck going 128 miles an hour down the road. So at 128 miles an hour, that BB would have been in my brain. So that's like the second miracle. First miracle is I went for a heart exam. They found cancer, okay, in my kidney and up here. Second in my mind was this: should have never been caught. I should have never got out of that MRI. I didn't want to get out. I wanted to get it done. I thought I had cancer. So next we go to get the PET scan. The PET scan took 2 weeks. I was so frustrated. Pam and I were so frustrated and mad. We could not get a PET scan. But it was God. He showed me it was God. In this time, that 2 weeks, people were praying. Pamela was praying. I was praying. People, and what ended up happening was God. God finally got the PET scan. We go to the oncologist, and we see him. You ever seen the doctor and nurse looking at their computer screen outside going like this? Well, that happened when Pamela and I are going, oh, great, what now? So they walk in, he has his computer at his lap, and he sits down and he looks at me and he says, that's not cancer anymore. Clearly on the first CAT scan, it's cancer. Now, it's turned to bone. It's turned to bone. This is no more cancer anymore. But the cancer is still in the kidney. That has to be taken care of. He said, but what he said, it looks like the cancer is wrapped up in it's entombed, it's encased in a sack. Let me catch up on my notes so I don't want to miss anything good. He said, so this is the urologist. He said, so I get to the urologist. The urologist agrees that it's encased in a sack and that he didn't believe there was a big hurry. So and that was, I believe, like the middle of August 26th. August 26th. Oh, I forgot the best part. Some of y'all heard this. So the oncologist says when I was there, Pastor Greg loves this. I don't get it. Maybe y'all can explain it to me, okay? But Pastor Greg, I was like giggles every time he thinks about this. So the oncologist, the doctor, he says, hey, my nurse is going to call you and we're going to schedule surgery. So they call me and they say, Mr. Ebling, surgery date, the closest we got is middle to the end of November. I said, what? It's August. Seriously? She said, I'm sorry. She said, well, we do have one date open. I said, okay, what is it? She said, October 31st. I said, why ain't anybody going on October 31st? She said, well, that's Halloween. I said, book it. Book me. God's going to get this glory. Book me. I want to go. Put me on the table first. And that's what they did. So my surgery was on Halloween at 6 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, evidently it catches. I don't know what's so funny. God was just so. I'm going to wrap this up, and you'll see where it all went. So that 2 months, though, I'm going to go ahead and tell you now why I didn't tell everybody. I needed you to be you. If y'all would have known that this was what we were going through, that Pamela and I were going through, it would have been a constant reminder. And the constant reminder, I can guarantee you, would have affected the way that I worship, because I wouldn't have been able to get it off of my mind. I needed y'all for my normalcy. And y'all came through. Just being you. I needed that, and so did Pam. So thank you. I messed up my notes. I was going to mention that at the end, so sorry. So the one thing and this is where I get a little fuzzy because I'm the guy that had surgery and I was on so many good drugs. Don't do drugs, but so many good drugs. Man, I didn't feel anything until a couple days after. So many good ones. Anyway, those cocktails are something else. Let's get off of that. But before the surgery, Pastor Greg showed up, and Pamela, and was there. Pastor Greg, I have no words. Whew. That man prayed a prayer over me. I knew I was coming out. There wasn't any doubt. I knew it. I knew I was coming out. Because in that 2 months, every day, Satan would tell me, you're going to die on the table. The cancer spread in your body. You're going to die every day. Every day, from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed, you're going to die. You're going to die. And those thoughts would enter, but they never took root. Never took root. And I'd like to tell you it's because I'm a great person, but it was him the whole time not allowing it. So, surgery's done on really good drugs. Really good. Really good. Anyway, it was good not to be in pain. The original surgery was supposed to be laparoscopy. In other words, a robot goes in and takes the cancer out. 6 holes, right? Well, when they had the surgery, the robot showed blood in my kidney. When that happens, they're afraid that it's gone to the rest of my organs and into my bloodstream, so they had to cut me from here to my belt and take all my squiggly parts out, check them, take biopsies, and make sure that the cancer hadn't spread. Or what they found when they got down to the kidney, which is in the back, I'm on my back, they're going stomach to back. What they found is that kidney was not wrapped in 1, not wrapped in 2, but wrapped in 3 encased and entombed sacs that did not allow that blood to get into my bloodstream or my body. God had taken care of that tumor from the beginning. He'd already taken care of it. Encased and entombed. He had already buried it times 3. And I know I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth a little bit. After I got out and I'm in the hospital, I'm in the hospital room, and the first day they want to get you up and walking right away, right? So, and you have to understand, there were a lot of people praying at this point. And if you didn't know, I'm sorry, please forgive us. We just did what we felt God told us to do. And those of you that found out, thank you for praying. And those of you that didn't, it's okay. You did what we needed. But they came in, the nurses came in the first day, and they said, how much time do I got? Okay, nurses came in and the first day and said, we need to get you out of that bed. And I said, I'm going to hit you in the face if you even think about moving me out of this bed, because I ain't moving. And I think it was a male nurse. I hope it was. I think it was. Anyway, so the second day, I got up and I got to the door. I was telling Kevin about this before services. It's hilarious how they use you, how they make you think that you're not doing enough. The second day, I got up and I got around the nurse's station and I got back. Just one time, I don't know if it was 1 or 2, but the third day, this had to be prayers and God, because the third day, I was getting up after being eviscerated. That's what that means, all that stuff eviscerated. I was walking almost a full hospital. This is a huge hospital. This is Memorial Hermann in the Woodlands. It has 3 stations, 3 full stations of patients and nurses. On that Friday, the nurse that had me Monday, I was up and walking around in my room, and the nurse that had me Monday, she came in and she screamed and she goes, "Oh my God!" I said, what, what's wrong? Because I thought I was leaking blood or something. I have no idea. And is this too gross? Okay. So, and she said, "No, I had you Monday night, and you were like, no, just not, you were like in so much pain, and there people don't do this." I said, "Wait, what?" I said, "Wait, what? What did you say? People don't do this? What do you mean?" Well, she said, "All the nurses out there are talking about how quick your recovery is going because people don't walk like you're walking after 3 days of what happened to you." I said, "Wait just a minute. Y'all lied. Y'all lied." And she said, "No, we just encourage." And I thought back on it, like, you know what? They didn't tell me that I should have been walking, that everybody else is supposed to walk. They just told me that I need to walk, and I was gullible enough to believe them. But God, telling you, it was him. It was all him. So I get out of the hospital that Saturday, and that next Wednesday, we go to, I'm almost done, Pastor Cody. That next Wednesday, we go to, 5 minutes. That next Wednesday, we go to the guy that took my kidney out, urologist. And he hands us the paperwork that says that I am cancer-free. It's all gone. There's no sign of any cancer in my body anywhere. Now, during this time, there was a lot of prayer, a lot of tears, a lot of crying, a lot of why. But we just decided to continue the way we were, with who we were, and I know this sounds so easy to say now, but I told God, if you heal me, I won't shut up about it. If you don't, I don't care, because I win either way. Either way, if I stay here, I win. If I go home, I win. So that's kind of what gave me the strength and Pam, the strength to, but she didn't want me to go anywhere. I got to tell you about Miss Pam. This is where I'm going to probably lose it. I would wake up in the middle of the night with my wife draped over me, with her hands touching my body, tears running down the side of me, so much so that the sheets were wet. That's how hard she was crying out to God for me. And when she finished there, she would spend the night out on the floor in the living room crying out to God for my healing in my life. Every night. So if you're wondering where Miss Pam is, she's recuperating because she wasn't going to let God alone. She did not give him an out. And that woman loves me more than I knew. But I need you guys to understand, when you can love somebody that much, that's the one. So I'm going to go back to when we got home from the doctor. I'm sitting outside. I went outside because I just needed some air. Just thanking God for all he had done, for the journey that he's taken us through. And while it's a little bit painful, the outcome was all him, and I'm whole and I'm healed. And he said, "Will, go count the days." I was like, "Go count the days?" Okay. And what he was talking about from the day that I got the word that I had cancer until today, when I got the word, that day that I got the word that I was cancer free. It was 99 days. Anybody know the significance of the 99? He'll leave the 99 for the one. So I looked up the spiritual part of this too. The number 9 is the number 9 is the largest and last digit correlating finality and completeness. He asked me to go look this up, so I did. So it's like blew me away. Guess what the date was that Wednesday? It was the 9th that we got that word. He showed me from day one to that day, he had never forgot me. He had never forsaken me. He was with me the whole time. And he finished it. Now, I didn't understand why. I'm almost done, Pastor Coley, like 60 seconds. I didn't understand how God was going to get the glory because he healed this, right? Why didn't he take this? Why? I still, why did I have to go through the surgery? Dr. Kathy Vincent, I don't know if y'all know her or not, but she's a research scientist, your mama. She is the bomb diggity. She has government grants. She does research. Pamela told her about those 3 sacs that were encompassed around my, around the tumor and the cancer and all that. So Pamela told her about that, and it didn't set well with her. So she took a week ago, she said she came up to me and she said, Will, I've taken the last 2 weeks. I've used every resource I can use. I cannot find one case of renal carcinoma ever in the history of medicine that was wrapped up in a sac or 3 sacs anywhere ever in history. I'm it. That's him. That's God. That's God. So I'm just going to go over what I have considered the miracles. Should have not been detected. Oh, it should have never been detected, right? I was going for a heart check. Cancer to Bone Island. MRI should have killed me. Entombed in case cancer in 3 sacs. Never in history has renal cancer been entombed. This is the doctors and nurses that said, never seen anyone recover this fast and cancer-free by the power of God.
Wow.
So I think this is my main thing. You all do not have an excuse anymore. I know that that I was your age, and I would cry out to God, and I'd ask God, God, just show me that you're real. Show me that you still work. Show me that you still do miracles. It's here. Use that. It's here and it's all documented. It's all here.
Yeah.
Guys, he is doing it. He's doing miracles. It just takes a little bit of faith.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm so proud of y'all. I love y'all so much. I just want you to encourage you to have crazy faith. Don't get stuck on the law of having to do this at this time and that at that time. Get your relationship with God is the most important thing, I believe, of anything. That relationship, the word comes. It's important to get in the word. But that relationship, when you have a relationship and you hear from him, this is the kind of things that I believe can happen because you just follow what he says, you do what he says, and it turns out all good. So
Yeah.
I just want you guys to, I love you very much. I don't think anybody doubts that. I'm very proud of every one of y'all, and that song is the bomb diggity. And as soon as I can start dancing to it, I am.
Well, no, I want you to stay up here real fast because if you know Will and you know Pam, I think it's incredible that, man, this miracle is incredible, but I also think it was crucial that you even talked about the fact that, man, the enemy was putting in those doubts inside of your brain. And so a lot of people like when they feel that and they're like believing in God for a miracle, when they feel those doubts and they start to hear those doubts, they're like, man, I guess I'm just a weak Christian. I got no faith. But this is not a weak Christian by any means, And he still has those same kind of doubts. It's not abnormal to have those. It's common. The enemy knows how scary it is to get up on stage and talk about a miracle, because he knows what that does to his side. So the enemy is going to start putting those doubts into your brain. If I can get the band to come back up too. The enemy is going to start putting doubts into your brain when you're believing for miracles, and it's your job to fight through that, is to have faith through that. Faith does not mean that you don't think something could go wrong. Faith is knowing that things could go wrong and still believing in God. That's what faith is. But man, before we continue into the next, and if y'all want to go ahead and stand up with me, before we continue into prayer, I do have something for you. So the first couple weeks, whenever you're I don't know, getting operated on or whatever, you missed a couple Wednesday nights here. And while you were gone, I had some of the students write some notes to you and Pam, because Pam's one of the greatest people of all time. And so Peyton, if you go ahead and bring it up, this box right here has some notes, just thank you notes for you and Pam that is well deserved. And if you didn't get a chance to write a note and you want to put one in here, we have more. We'll have them in the lobby. You can write them after service. I promise you, hand it to them. But these, Will and Pam, are two of the greatest people I've ever met in my life. They are pillars of faith in my life personally that, man, I can't speak enough to just the incredible things that, man, and the incredible, just person you've been in my life personally. I love that whenever you got back from your surgery, one of the very first things he told me was like, man, I really hope the kids aren't mad at me because I didn't tell them about it. And I was like, dude, you don't got to be worrying about that right now. But that was his first thought when he saw me. He was like, man, I hope the kids aren't mad that I didn't tell them, because I know, I really hope they're not upset by it. Man, we love being your normalcy, all right? We love being that. If that's what you needed, absolutely, we're here for it.
That was the biggest thing that helped me get through. I needed y'all just to be you. I needed that so bad. I can't speak for Pam, but for me, I had to have it. I had to. I had, and knowing, because you guys care about us, you would have asked us. And it would have been because you care. I get it. But I couldn't have gotten it off my mind and concentrated and loved God the way I should if that was always here. Does it make sense to y'all? Do y'all understand? I completely understand
that. I completely understand that. And so nobody, man, is upset at that at all. But we are more than happy to celebrate in the miracle with you. And so, man, we're going to sing. And the way we do kind of prayer time is we spread out. And so if y'all want, go ahead and spread out. Reason we spread out is because I want you to get alone with you and God, because here's what I need you to start praying. One, if you need a miracle and you're somebody that's like, man, I've been praying for this forever, and where's God at? You're not saying but God, you're saying where's God? If you're in that, man, I want you to start fighting for that miracle. Start praying for the faith for that miracle. If you, man, if you're not there, I want you to start praying, God, give me boldness so I can start seeing these miracles. And when they happen, God, I know that they're you. When somebody next to me needs faith, I'm that faith for them. When somebody next to me needs normalcy, I'm that normalcy for them. God, give me the boldness to start believing, God, and start seeing and looking out for the miracles that you're about to do, because I believe with everything inside of me, that miracles are about to become commonplace. Miracles are about to start becoming commonplace. It's like, oh yeah, another miracle happened today. And it's like, all right, go ahead. Look, we got like 7 miracles to talk about. So you can't only talk about this one miracle. We got to move on so we can talk about the next one, because that's what God wants to start doing. But it takes boldness and faith from us. And so as we sing, start praying for those exact things.
started out alone, like we were strangers, trying to figure it out. Then there came a time you brought us all together, so we're praising you now. And we've been in revival, we felt it all before, but we're hungry again. Start right here, start right now. Your glory is what we're after, so pour it out. Change our lives, make us new. We surrender all, so come and do what you want to. What you want to. Desperation soared, we're ready for more. Our hearts are open, so Holy Spirit move. You're all we want, so come fill this place. Start right here, start right now. Your glory is what we're after, so pour it out. Change our lives, make us new. We surrender all, so come and do what you want to. Let revival start within us. Let revival move among us. Come and move, we want more of you. Let revival start within us. Let revival move among us. Come and move, we want more of you. Let revival start within us. Let revival move among us. Come and move, we want more of you. Let revival start within us. Let revival move among us. Come and move, we want more of you. Let revival start within us.
It is 8:20. If you need to go and your parents are blowing your phone up, or, man, I know you still got school, like all that, I completely understand. I'm going to pray out, and you'll be dismissed. If you still want to be in here and worship with us, if you still need prayer, by all means, stay in here. Man, we're here till you are. But if you need to go, you can go. Or if you're good and you just kind of want to chill, man, chill in the lobby, chill in the game room, outside. Just let people who are in here, man, have their moment in here. So I'm going to pray. We'll be dismissed. God, I thank you for tonight. God, I thank you for Will. God, for me personally, for this group here, God, for the youth group, for this church, God, I thank you that you've sent us a pillar of faith, God, that you've sent us a man that we can lean on, God, and that we can even look at now as that's a miracle of God. I haven't seen a lot of things, but I know that I've seen God change Will. I've seen God work in Will. So, God, we can see that because your word says we can overcome anything by the blood of the Lamb, by you, Jesus, and by the word of our testimony. So, God, I pray as we begin to see miracles, God, we share our testimony. God, we start telling people about the goodness that is our God. So, God, I thank you for that, and I pray blessings over everybody here. In your name we pray, amen.